This is Abhilash. Today we're just gonna learn about key value observer. How we're gonna observe the values changing in other view controllers or the same view controller. So let's have an example program to see how does the values change in the other view controllers will show up in the first view controller. So for this I have taken a view controller class and another view controller, new VC view controller, for which I'm gonna change some value for label text over there, so that should affect and reflect in the view controller. So it's a powerful technique from Apple. So most of the code in Apple has been already been written in the form of key value observers. So okay, let's see what's the basic stuff I have just already added. So just taken a new view controller and just taken a label over here. Next one, clicking on some button, I'm just changing the value of my label over here. Check the storyboard of this one. So I'm not using auto layout. So this is a label. When I click on this particular button, the text changes for this label. And for the button one, when I click on this button one, I just navigate to the second part of the screen, and when I click on this button, the text changes over here, and the change text should reflect onto my view controller 1. So this is what we're going to implement now. So let's get back to the view controller.h name files. So just this was already done. Okay, remove this one for now. So for key value observing, so how do you observe values? So this one too. So let's start from the startup. So when I'm navigating from one screen to other screen, so I have just import statement of a new VCV controller, taken an object, and this one, my view controller object equal to say go dot destination view controller. So in order to observe values, VC add observer. So my second view controller should observe values. I mean, where should it observe? So self to this class, and for key path. So this is the key path instance. I mean, a lot of people get confused. So key path instance, the property which I have taken in the view controller dot h. This is this one, the name label. So key path. So we are observing for this one dot text. For label text, if there is any change with the label text, then we should get notified. This is what we're going to implement now. And options, ns key value observing options. New, there is any new value set. Just I want that particular new value set into this particular my view controller 1. So for context, we don't have any context. Just press as null. So my observation has been done then. So where do I get the observed values then? Okay, methods. Let's write down void observe value for key path. So this is a method where we get the observed value. So first we'll just keep it as log value changed. Good. And whenever you add an observer, don't forget to remove this particular observer, otherwise it may cause a lot of crashes. I mean, the debug becomes too much. I mean, it's very much harder to debug the things. So when you add an observer, just write this piece of code to remove an observer. Remove observer self for key path, just copy paste this key path. That's it from view control side. So let's run the program once. Put a breakpoint on this one. So The UI part I just kept it out because it's a very basic level, so anyone can have two view controllers and having a Sego from view controller 1 to view controller 2. First button has gone on. It's right here. Simulator.